Hello there everybody, wee Paddy from across the shock. And another wee video tonight, and back to one of my long time favourites and still are to this day, my Ganzos. And I've put the best Ganzo yet again, because it's not the first time I've done it. But if I'm not doing that, it means Ganzo would be standing still, and Ganzo are by no means standing still. This knife I'm going to show you tonight is outstanding. Its movement is as good as my Benchmade's, and I have two Benchmade's now, so I know what I'm saying is not untrue. It is unbelievable. It's a different kind of movement, but it's as good as, and it's as playable with as my Benchmade's are. So there you go. Now, the knife's not as good a build quality as my Benchmade, and it hasn't got the same steel, but it has got a good enough working steel that it will do anybody a day's work. It's an honest to goodness knife. Now, that's it. We're going to get on the knife in a minute. I have two things I want to say first. First of all, this knife community is a place anybody should. I haven't been too well recently, and I've had just so many people ring me up and ask me and hope my back's going to get better, and I've had other things wrong, and I've just had a wee miserable sort of week or two in my own misery, and I'm sort of coming out of it now, which is great. But it's all thanks to the help of the people on YouTube. And it's as simple as that. YouTube and Instagram as well, which is now, I've got so many friends on Instagram, it's lovely. But YouTube I'm talking about here tonight. I've done a trade with Nasty Renegade John over there in Denmark. And he also sent me a little surprise present in it, which was one of the Bird i4 cups, and it just blew my mind. It was lovely. Well, he gave me a lovely trade, and he also just sent that wee mug as a present. Really lifted me, and I thank him for that. I've been trying to get one of the modern traditional knives, but all the companies I'm going to in America that do them don't post to Northern Ireland anymore. I don't know why. I don't post to the UK. I don't know why that is. It baffles me. But I was trying to think who I could get, because I don't like going to the same people, and I've used Lovely knives a couple of times, and he has just been an absolute gent. And to be honest, you see, going to somebody else, I really feel as if it's cheating. I'd rather he said, no, I'm not going to help you. But anyway, I reached out to him. I wanted one of the Lion Steel knives, or I wanted a GEC, whichever. I wanted the Lion Steel first sort of thing, but I would take, a GEC. So I just sent a request out to him, and God love him, the man had it ordered for me within about 5 minutes. They're on holiday, so it'll not get to him till it'll be over a week, and then it's coming over here. I think he might show it on the channel. It's the new Lion Steel Dom. I just can't wait for it. M3 on a modern traditional. It's one thing, I don't have a modern traditional, so I'm looking forward to that. Then Mr. Gearbest, who found out that I was selling knives, and I'm going to reply to him. I'll have replied to him long before this video's up, but at a couple of days I was so behind. I like to answer everybody on my channel, and I've just caught up today and tonight, and I'm going to send that letter to Mr. Gearbest. He offered me then about 4 or 5 different GECs I could have bought. Now, to be honest with you, if it hadn't have ordered that, I would have bought off him, because I have every trust in him that his knives will be perfect, as he said. So I'm going to send him a letter, and I'm going to start saving and buy a knife off him, because it's just generosity, and people's kindness and niceness to you is just absolutely amazing. Blows me away. So I just want to say a big thank you to that. Thank you to my sponsors as well. Haven't had this up for a wee while. I've been sort of all over the place recently. So to Lansky, to Gearbest, to Dassoff and Mere, to Olight, thank you all very, very much. And I hope our channel is doing you some good, as you're doing to our channel. So I thank you very much for that. So I'm going to remove this now, and then I'm going to bring out the knife in question. And I'm not going to make this a long review, because Ganzos are Ganzos. They're just blooming good knives. And all you're talking about is what's good about this one. And there's lots good about this one. First of all, it comes in the normal Ganzo box. And this model is the Fb763-BK for the black. Normal box, you get your wee bag and everything in it. And that is the look of the knife. Look at that. Now, how modern is that? I haven't seen this clip before in a Ganzo, and I don't know whether I like it or not. It actually sits in the pocket all right. There's not that much above it. It's, you know, it is a nice enough clip to sit in your pocket. I just don't particularly like the look of it, which is a bit silly because it's just a knife. But so let me show you this knife. I said this was as good as my Benchmates. Watch this now. Look, I'm just going to pull this in. Did you see that? Look, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it. Just look at the. I just want to show you that I'm not having to do anything to make this knife come down. Look at this. How good is that? I mean, it's just unbelievable that you can get a knife of, you know, whatever it is, $25 today. I mean, that is just unbelievable. You don't even have to, half the times, look, it just pulls in. I don't have to flick that back. Look, watch again. I'm just going to get this close so you can see. I'm not throwing it back, look. Ball bearings on a Ganzo for $25. Tell me that isn't a good looking knife. Just tell me it isn't a good looking knife. Now, this is not the sort of knife that you're going to want if you're going to work in a mucky or sandy sort of an area. There's too many open holes in it, but just as an EDC knife, you know, just for everyday use, for cutting a bit of cardboard, for, you know, just around the house, or just taking out with you, it's absolutely beautiful. Now, I would have no problem because I would just get a hose pipe in and dry it off with a hairdryer. I mean, it's good stainless steel, so it's not going to rot. But you don't want it getting into your bearings or whatever. But you very rarely hear that happening. I would just... So, I mean, it's just so modern. And it is... Listen, look, watch again. I could do this all day long. Look at that. It falls down. I do not have to move my hand at all. The fact that pulling this down actually pulls it in. Amazing. I just think it is so lovely. The pocket clip, well, it's there, so I'll just put up with it. There's good retention, as in all Ganzo pocket clips are great. But isn't that lovely? And it comes in the normal 3 colours. I just wish Ganzo would change the colour up a wee bit and give us some blues or yellows or just something to change it up a wee bit. You get the black, the green and the orange over and over. And I am bored with that. You know, I really would like to get a different colour. But as a knife goes, this is just lovely. Now, I had been using it to chop cardboard up, so I did strop this. I cleaned it and stropped it tonight. I usually don't do that, but I just wanted you to see. I haven't sharpened it. Look, telephone paper. Look at that. And that's just with a strop tonight after using it. So it's a usual Ganzo standard. Is the blade centered? Look at that. How centered do you want the blade to be? It can only get down the centre. It's just, look, it's I know I get excited over a $25 knife, but for goodness sake, man, what do you want? Like, what do you want? There's knives, I know there's knives out there all different prices, but this is just a plaything. It is absolutely delicious. Delicious. I'm going over the top, aren't I? I'm getting excited over a knife. You know, I've been lifted so much this last couple of days. There's just kindness of people's words. Never mind the gifts and whatever. Mr. Gaver, love them knives. I mean, John over there, and so many other people who asked how was it doing. Anyway, I'm doing all right. And that's your Ganzo. I'm going to give you a weight for it. I'm not going to go on too much tonight. Well, that'll be a novelty for me, mind you. Let's see what weight she is. Now, in ounces, she is just over 4 ounces. And in them grammy things, 116. 4 ounces for a big knife like that. Now, how long is she? Inches, she is 8 inches. 8 inches. And in the metric system, 20 centimeters. The blade length is about 8.5 centimeters, and the blade length is about 3.25 inches, just over 3.25 inches for the blade length itself. It's just everything else that's a normal Ganzo, except the patternation, the cutouts in this, the holes through it, just the way it looks is just, you know, it's fantastic. fit and finish. I don't even need to check a Ganzo now. You go around there and you'll not feel anything that's out of place. I can't remember the last time I felt anything that was out of place in a Ganzo. This clip, although this sticks straight up, now, I suppose every hand's different, but that I can feel it a wee bit, but if I adjust my hand just a wee nudge, it completely takes it away and I don't feel it. There's jimping there, but there's a wee hollow just here, just where I stick my hand, and that's perfect. I don't feel the clip at all. And it is just a matter of moving your hand just a wee second, a wee bit. Lovely, lovely blade. It's like one of their, about two go, the last, was it a ball bearing lock as well? I'm not sure, but it was a deeper depth blade. This one isn't as deep. It's a bit of a shallower blade, but as a slicer, it is absolutely great. It really is lovely. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you that knife. I'm going to let you take them thoughts away with you. But let me tell you, yeah, you could sit all day and just do that because it is so free running on them bearings. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. $25 blooming dollars. Tell me where you get it. I don't know. Right, do you want me to give you a couple of comparisons of sizes? Let's give you a couple just so we'll keep it going a wee bit longer just for the hell of it. I talk some tripe. Now, there's my Spyderco. It's nearly exactly the same size as the Tenacious. Nearly exactly the same size. And it's nearly exactly the same size as this as well. My Kershaw. Nearly exactly the same size as them two. There's the Para 2. The Para 2 is just that slight wee bit bigger than it. And there's one I haven't had out for a while. There's a lovely, the Real Steel H5 Gerfalcon. Same size as that. So, there you go. There's your comparisons. If you got one of them, you've a good idea. If you've got a Ganzo, if you haven't got a Ganzo, there's something wrong with you. If you're in the knife community and you haven't got a Ganzo, there's something wrong with you. Because there's nothing can beat that. $25 or whatever it is. Don't forget, you get money off down below. I'll put my code in there. Go and get the money off unless it's on sale. You pick your time whenever you want to get it. But the money off code's there. If there's no sale, just buy it. Don't lose out, because I don't know how long they'll be about. I was selling up along. Once these start going up on YouTube a lot, there'll be so many people going for them. I mean, it's a ball-bearing gem. It's an absolute gem. Right, there we go. I'll put it out nice and flat for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the encouragement I've had when I haven't felt too good. You have cheered me up no end, and I'm up and ready to go again through your help. Now, that's it. Bye. I'm going for a cup of tea. I forgot to bring one in, mummy. See you later. Bye-bye.